Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Just Save January. I'm trying to be extra frugal this year and try and spend as little money as possible. One of the ways I'm doing that is I'm just not going off shopping as much. I'm being very careful about spending the pennies and just living on a lot less. Now, one of the things I have or do is I do have pets. I have a dog. I unexpectedly had a dog. I wasn't planning on getting one last year, and then my nephew had a litter of puppies. Well, his dog had a litter of puppies. Several family members ended up with one, and we did as well. I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous. She's as daft as a brush, and we love her to bits. But having a pet is really expensive. I have said that I'm going to really enjoy this dog. I've always had dogs, but I think this will probably be my last dog because keeping a pet is so pricey now, and you live in fear of a vet bill, and the cost of keeping them is just a lot. But she is gorgeous and it's great having her around the house. She's busy bird watching at the moment because my daughter bought me a bird table thing that you hang in the tree for Christmas, and we've put it outside the window, and the dog is just stood at the window watching the birds, absolutely loving it. She's so entertaining. So I've got her, and then I have an old farm cat who isn't a house cat. She's not a pet as such. She's quite ancient. We don't know how old she is. She seems to have been around the farm for years, and I feed her basically. She was living down with my in-laws, but they had a new farm dog down there that scared her. So she lives in an old shed at the end of my garden, and I pop out and I feed her just to make sure she's all right, especially as she's getting on a bit. You can't pick her up. She's not sort of domestic, as that she's sort of part wild, sort of the old farm cat, and you can't sort of fuss her or anything, but she does meow at the back door if you're late feeding her. She's that sort of thing. So I do buy cat food and I buy dog food. And what I'm doing is I'm buying it from Amazon because then I don't have to carry it and everything. And also I found that it's a really good price, and it's as good a price as anywhere locally. And if you have to keep going further and further and further away to get the deals, you've got to add in the cost of fuel, and then the fact that you're away from home a lot longer, so you end up buying snacks if you're not careful, or you have to take a picnic or whatever. So I get my pet food from Amazon, and I've decided this year I'm going to try ordering it once a month and see how it goes. Sorry, I got hiccups. Don't know why I got hiccups. The cat food is quite easy to plan because she has a little tin a day, and it's got 16 tins in a pack. So I know sort of 2 packs is just over a month's supply. I'm not so sure with the dog food. I'll show you what I've got. I might have to sort of readjust it. So 1 month I get 2 sacks, and then 1 month I get 1 sack. So I'll turn you around and I'll show you what I've got. So I've got 2 packs of cat food. This is little tins in here. She's very spoilt, the old cat. She has this little tin a day. I'm just trying to see, it's 100 grams. This one is with poultry. She's very fussy with her flavours. This one is with game. She likes these. I know she likes these. She doesn't like beef. She doesn't like certain types of fish. So I will get her those, and she has one of those a day. There's 16 in a box, so that's 32. They work out at 29.5 each, which is cheaper than Aldi, it's cheaper than the Co-op, and it's delivered to my door. So that is what I'm getting her, and then I get her biscuits. She only likes 2 flavours of the biscuits. This again is just the Amazon cat food, and this is with salmon, tuna and vegetables. She likes this one. She doesn't like white fish. She also likes a chicken one as well. I'm just looking, it's 3 kilos. That will last longer than a month. Now in the autumn, it didn't last that long because I found out a hedgehog was actually sharing her food. I went out one night to check something, and I saw this, and there was a hedgehog sat with her, and they were both eating from her dish. So I think that's why we were getting through quite a bit of food. So I've got that as well. So that should last probably 2 months, but we'll see. But this is a bit of an experiment. We're in January, so we're going to see. So I've got she's got some biscuits left, but she's only got 1 tin of food left. So I think the food's going to run out before the biscuits. Then I've got this Wag. dog food. Now this is what my dog likes. She seems really happy. It seems to really agree with her. It's sort of a middling price. It's not the cheapest food you can get, and it's not the most expensive. So this is my sort of price range. This is, I'm just trying to see how big the sacks are because my mind has gone blank. Let me have a quick look and I'll get back to you. So this is 12 kilos. This is a 12 kilos chicken variety. It was roughly £13. They fluctuate to sort of £12 something to £13 something. So it's on average, it cost me £12.99 delivered, this one. And then I also got a beef one. I know, I'm such an old softie. I like to mix her food so she doesn't have exactly the same flavour every single day. And that's why I get 2 flavours of the cat food as well. So this one is always slightly more money, the beef, than the chicken. It's always about £1 more. So this is 12 kilos and this was 12 kilos and they were roughly £13 a sack. The cat food was £6 for the 3 kilos here, and then these were £4.79 a pack this time, but the prices keep fluctuating. So this is the food. Now I like to buy it separately to my groceries because I do have a different budget. Oh, my stomach's grumbling, it's lunchtime. I do have a different budget for the animals than for my groceries. So that is another way that I'm keeping it separate, and I'm just buying this for the animals. I find that if I go off somewhere, I keep buying extra bits and stuff, or I have to keep buying more because I run out, whereas I'm getting it all in one go and I know it's done for at least a month. This, as I say, next month I might only need to buy 1 sack. I'm going to do an experiment with that. I don't need to buy her any snacks because my daughter, bless her, comes up to visit us once a week. She absolutely adores the dog and she always buys her bags of treats. So I don't need to buy any treats for the dog. She also got loads in her Christmas stocking. So I'm going to make those last as well. And I don't like to give her too many treats. You know, I don't want her to get a bit tubby. So there we are. So this is what I'm doing this month. There's a bit of an experiment. I'm going to do it for a few months and see how we go to try and keep my costs down. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you again soon.